tomorrow. Let's talk Ohio.
Exactly right. A battle in the Buckeye State. Barack Obama and John McCain still fighting it out for Ohio's 20 electoral votes. With such a tight race in this critical swing state, what is being done to prevent voter fraud? Because voter fraud, if it's substantial, could throw the election.
Former Ohio Secretary of State Ken Blackwell joins us right now from Cincinnati. He's now a senior fellow at the Buckeye Institute. All right, Ken, how concerned are you about voter fraud this cycle as opposed to 4 years ago?
Good morning, guys. Hey, nothing disinfects, politically speaking, like sunshine or transparency. And I think what has happened over the last week with the spotlight being shown on the Buckeye State and Acorn in particular, is that we've changed their behavior. We put a lot of what they were doing, on TV sets, and we just exposed it. And as a consequence, we radically cut back on the shenanigans that they were trying to heap upon the voters of Ohio.
Because we know that in a tight race, 1,000, 2,000 can really make a lot of difference. Now, Ken, over the last 6 days, it ended yesterday, we know that there were some community organizers who were picking up guys, for instance, at homeless shelters and driving them to a place where they could register and vote exactly at the same time. We also ran some Palestra video that showed that the person who was driving them said, vote for Barack Obama, vote for Barack Obama when you go in there. And they said, they'd come out and they said, that's exactly what we did. Do you have any idea how many people you were expecting to register and how many actually did?
Well, they were expecting tens of thousands to register in that window of time. I understand that probably a little bit shy of 8,000 did it in our capital, Columbus. So I would imagine that they missed their goal of 10 and 20,000, tens of thousands, maybe 100,000 people taking advantage of that window. What I thought, guys, was very interesting was the Obama camp really raising the question of how picky we were about the technicalities, really contradicting how he won his first race in politics in Illinois. He hired someone who was an expert at disqualifying signatures on petitions of his opponents. And he ran in his first race unopposed because he disqualified his major opponent on that technicality. Right. It's strange to me that at that time he was concerned about, one vote per person, one time. And this time around, his folks are aiding and abetting an organization like Acorn with $800,000 of campaign money.
Okay. Ken, thanks for the history lesson, and thanks for bringing us up to date on what's happening in possibly the most important state in this election.